Hey, what's going on, everyone? Mano back at it inside of Destiny 1 here on August 29th for your weekly vendor reset. This is going to be my last weekly vendor reset for Destiny 1, as next week is going to see the launch of Destiny 2. I thought I'd let you guys know if there's any kind of weekly vendor reset or anything that we can do for that. I will definitely be covering it, as well as tons of Destiny 2 news. So if you do like something in this video or find it to be informative or helpful to you, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you turn on notifications so you know that when the content I make goes live, as well as leave comments down below if you do enjoy something about this video, or leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're looking forward to inside of Destiny 2. Alright, starting off with our Crucible weapons for the final time inside of Destiny 1. We've got the Palindrome, of course. We've got Rangefinder with Hammer Forge, Casket Mag, Relentless Tracker, Icarus, Steady Hand IS, Sure Shot IS, Quick Draw IS. This is an okay roll, not amazing. Hammer Forge does help a little bit, as well as Icarus does, but Casket Mag is pretty much a non-starter over there. So it doesn't have maximum range, but it's going to have good range because it has Rangefinder. So pretty excited about that. If you have not gotten a really good scout rifle to use for Destiny 1 or to let Gary blow up, you can check out this hero formula. It's got Firefly, Explosive Rounds, Houndblade Stock, Eye of the Storm, Red Dot ORA, Ranged Lens RLS3, OEG, and Take a Knee. Take a Knee, I think most people in the channel know that I don't favor that. I don't think it's a very good perk. Most of the time, I'd rather have Crowd Control or something that adds power, but that is me. Maybe you will enjoy it. Going on over to your Anton's Rule, I would just say go ahead and skip it, unless if you're looking to just dump all your marks as quickly as you can. But honestly, I would wait and get this Event Horizon. This thing is actually pretty solid. It does have a Hawkeye SLR-15, which is okay. It's pretty good. It's got View TAC SLH-20 and Taxis SLS 15, along with Army of One, Mulligan, Skip Rounds, Snapshot, and Hidden Hand. Hidden Hand, Snapshot, and Mulligan are very strong, and I think the Hawkeye is actually a pretty decent scope. I'd use it over these two. Actually, Taxis isn't too bad either. Okay, over here at the Vanguard Quartermaster, we've got some pretty interesting rolls over here. First up, we have the Parthian Shot. If you like this archetype of pulse rifle, this is a great week for it. We've got Red Dot ORA 2, Quick Draw IS, OEG, along with Outlaw, Life Support, Hand Laid Stock, Appended Magazine, and Rangefinder. Now, this works really well. You could either use Outlaw or Life Support. Either of those are good based upon what you want, but Hand Laid Stock reduces the range and increases your stability, and then you have Rangefinder. So pretty much you're getting a massive stability boost essentially for free, because Rangefinder is actually going to add more for that. So the Parthian Shot is a great pickup this week if you do like that archetype of weapon. I'm not a big fan of it. I like the faster firing pulse rifles because actually, I mean, one of the first channels that actually ever blew up on my channel was the Grasp of Malak video. Next up, you've got the X Astris video. You've got Reflex, Red Dot ORA 2, OEG, Unflinching, Last Resort, Braced Frame, Snapshot, and Rangefinder. Rangefinder is pretty solid on this with the good amount of stability. It does lower the magazine size, but for fusion rifles, that's not usually a huge deal or a deal breaker. Your Teacup Tempest this week does have Rangefinder. It also has Fitted Stock with Lightweight, Relentless Tracker, Cascade, Fast Draw IS, True Sight IS, Quick Draw IS. I would actually use Rangefinder with Lightweight and Cascade, and really I would just use this as like a run and melee kind of weapon. Get their health all the way down and then rush in and take care of them. If you have not gotten the Occam's Razor, this is actually pretty good in PvE, especially going up against things this week. We've got Specialist, and we've got like, say for example, if you don't have a Fourth Horseman for some reason, this could be a really good replacement for that. It has full auto. It's got Reinforced Barreled, Flare Magwell, Cascade, Battle Runner, Smart Drift Control, CQB Ballistics, and Soft Ballistics. This could be a replacement for your Fourth Horseman. Now, it's not going to completely replace it, obviously. The Fourth Horseman is still really solid, but for some reason, if you don't have one and you just want to be bombing around in the weekly strikes this week, that is a great weapon for you to pick up. Going on over to our Dead Orbit. Again, I'm picking just the best rolls this week. There are a couple of other better rolls this week, but I'm just trying to pick out the best things, as I usually do. I used to do videos where we covered everything, but that ended up being really long, and most people like the shorter videos. The Extremophile is very nice this week. We've got Counterbalance with Perfect Balance, Armor-Piercing Rounds with Quick Draw, MD Reflex, Quick Draw IS, and OEG Rifle Scope. Armor-Piercing Rounds with these 2 stability perks are going to be really nice. It's going to increase the range a little bit, but these 2 perks by itself are going to turn this thing into an absolute, like, just laser beam. Just very, very nice. I'm very happy with that. Not really happy with the Keystone right there. Last Ditch is okay. It does have Rangefinder on it, plus Small Bore, Cascade, Flared Magwell, Hipfire, Linear Compensator, Field Choke, and Soft Ballistics. All of those are okay, but not great. There are better shotguns out there for you to get as well. So, going on upstairs to our friends at the Future War Cults, who are not going to exist up there for very much longer. We got about a week and a day, and then that thing is going to get bombed. All right, we've got the Whale, which is in an okay spot. I actually don't mind this. It's got Firefly, Perfect Balance, and Explosive Rounds. Lightweight, Relentless Tracker, Steady Hand IS, Sure Shot IS, Quick Draw IS. Okay for PvE experiences. Going on over here, we've got the Waltz with a nice Counterbalance roll with Hammer Forged. I'd actually do Flared Magwell just so you can reload your weapon faster. MD Reflex, Quick Draw IS, OEG. I like these because there really isn't any, it doesn't take anything away, and you do have a nice boost to stability here, and you get a nice boost to range as well. So the Waltz is a good pickup as well this week. Going over to our Wounded, we've got Firefly with Triple Tap, which I do enjoy. Perfect Balance, Armor-Piercing Rounds, Quick Draw, MD Reflex, Focus Lens, FLA 5, and OEG Rifle Scope. All pretty good. Pretty decent rolls this week. We've got, of course, we have to check out our Wormwood. I'm not a huge fan of this one this week just because it doesn't have extra boosts to range, but hand-loaded with reactive reload is pretty good. Armor-Piercing Rounds, Quick Draw, Army of One, Steady Hand IS, Fast Draw IS, as well as Quick Draw. Okay roll, not great. Not the best of the best of the best. As we make our way finally over to New Monarchy, who will probably only have 1 or 2 decent things, let's go ahead and talk about any Tier 12 items, and that's anything that's going to be 100% rolled with Intellect, Discipline, or Strength. If you, and there really isn't that much this week. We've got over at the Speaker, we have a Warlock Bond that is going to be a 100% roll of Discipline and Strength. And honestly, guys, that's about it. Again, I talked a little bit about the fact that the Fellwinter's artifact doesn't really give you that much. Mostly just because it takes away your super, so technically you can only be your tier 10 build. I suppose if you want to be a hunter, you can pick up over at Dead Orbit. There's a Discipline Strength 100% roll over there as well. Honestly, none of the other vendors have anything that is very good, at least a top 100%. I would say the closest thing after that is a 96% roll over at the Vanguard Scout over at the Iron Temple with Scory's Iron Bond. So Warlocks, if you wanted to pick up any kind of tier 12 build stuff, this is your week. So really nothing else there, not even the Speaker offering anything else except that one Warlock Bond. So very interesting, kind of a fun way to end our reset shenanigans in Destiny 1. Going on over here, you know, the Assembly 2 does have range on it, which is interesting. It does have small bore on it, which I do like, and it does have high caliber rounds. You know, I might just pick this up just for kicks and giggles. High caliber rounds plus small bore plus rangefinder. It's not going to be super stable, but if you wanted to, you could put on rodeo or a lightweight. I honestly think that for my money, I would try this just inside the Crucible because it will end up just being a bullet hose. Red Dot ORA, Steady Hand IS, and OEG Rifle Scope. So actually one of the first times I think I can even actually ever recommend the Assembly 2. Going on over to the Impeacher, I always like taking a look at the Impeacher. This is essentially the same power roll as the Wormwood, so I'd say go with the Wormwood. As reactive reload, hand-loaded, Relentless Tracker, armor-piercing rounds with lightweight, True Sight IS, Fast Draw IS, and Quick Draw IS. So yeah, I would say lean towards the Wormwood if you're absolutely going to go pick that up. And finally, your first citizen. I do like this week. It's got a little bit of boost to recoil. It does also have crowd control with hidden hand, quick draw, flared magwell, accurized ballistics, smart drift control, and soft ballistics. I do like this because the rate of fire is ridiculously high, and that does very, very well inside of the Crucible. So that's going to do it for us for all of the D1 vendor reset videos. Thank you guys so much for your support over the last year, and for those people who really do enjoy these videos. If there is going to be any kind of reset routine inside of Destiny 2, we will definitely be covering it. I will be here for your source, and plus we're going to be expanding into some new Destiny and some Twitch coverage. So if you guys do like those kind of things, make sure you stay subscribed to the channel. I hope you guys are looking forward to Destiny 2. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're looking forward to, or what weapons you're going to pick up this week, or what weapons you're going to leave in your vault for Gary to take away from you. I'm going to go ahead and drop everything over in the reef. That's going to go ahead and take a while. So I'll see you guys next time in the universe of Destiny.